Some people claim that he's lost the game, spinning tales that they mock his name. But with every plea, his hope's not killed. In the wake of silence, his cup is filled. For if I were a gamer, I'd rage, I'd stream, and I'd haunt the chats where his voice had been. In hushed forums, they've got their claims. In whispers soft, they scorn his fame. Yet in the quiet he remains so still. In the shadow twitch, his seat's not filled. For if I were a gamer, I'd read, I'd dream, in the empty space where his skill had seemed.
King Darksydephil wearing a cheap plastic crown that doesn't fit him. Looking at his coffers, hoping his strap will fill him. Asking for free stuff, hoping the dent won't bill him. Subjected to tyranny, call it out and you the villain. Points to his leaderboard because he expects his feathers to get the tipping. Hoping those Velcro wallets will fit him, cause the queen got a big tummy that needs some filling.
But he sways in the throne where he sits. But he needs to be reminded that he is. Aren't those guys supposed to be rich? But he grumbles on his knees when he doesn't get tips.
You crazy dog. You crazy dog. Top you up, light the chain.
Where you the best, always downloaded, never put to the test. Blurring in with the rest. Beating on your fight stick till there's no buttons left. What debater, pick the meta and you still lose. Oh, with nobody, but act like he's part of the FGC cool crew. Think I'm built like nobody. I'm a big think I'm built like nobody. So then I'm a bit to no big talk nobody. But act like he's part of the FGC cool crew. Away from your chance at the top 3, and you have less clout than LTEG. And you talking smack about the Cannon Bros netcode, but I don't see you talking to fighting game devs though. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Why don't people talk about DSP no more? He says it is because they're afraid to admit he's the GOAT, but in reality he just peaked at super turbo. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Why don't people talk about DSP no more? He says it is because they're afraid to admit he's the GOAT, but in reality he just peaked at super turbo.
know Phil got his ticket. Corporal boot on his neck, but you know Phil gon' lick it. Plays only AAA slot. Back in the day, midnight releases a GameStop. This NPC dropping 70 just to put the shit on the chopping block. Box at Druckman, still feeds Naughty Dog. Hates Nintendo, still cops first party dog. Loves the big developers, his tongue all in their taint. He's the reason we get the remakes with the yellow paint. Doesn't make sense to give you a sense to Phil Spencer. Just turn around and say he's the guy that you fucking hate. He's all about the new thing. He's a Kuma for consuming. He's on a stream calling people sheep. Same stream gobbling the glizzy of a new release. He's all about the new thing. He's a Kuma for consuming. He's on stream calling people sheep. Same stream gobbling the glizzy of a new release. Pre-stream premonitions to the deluxe editions. Just to rush through the story, not even do the side missions. He leaves all the indie games for you. Indie names won't touch the title unless it in 60 frames. It's weird how every new game seems to fail now, unless he has already set it up to be wailed out. He claims that these big budget titles will save the business. When he eats up the hype and fail, we bear witness. He's all about the new thing. He's a Kuma for consuming. He's on stream calling people sheep. Same stream gobbling the glizzy of a new release. He's all about the new thing. He's a Kuma for consuming. He's on stream calling people sheep. Same stream gobbling the glizzy of a new release. Gotta eat up that hype. Imagine giving someone money just to sell their product to someone else.
Then I blame the deceit when I lose and I sigh. It's a sound investment, I'm not gonna lie. Better stay at the top, I'm that kind of guy. Never come at the top, making the plays. Been tapping this screen now for days before days. The detractors are watching through. I hate for haze, but the tip still gets spent in this form of a cool. Selfie, got my wallet for real, son. Need a porn star, oh yeah, here's some. Got it for the ribs, I need to hold some. Cause I ain't getting started. Go
right? Sound good? Just one more pull, dude. Come on. It's glitched. Glitch. The game is glitched. Wow. Unbelievable.
Alright, what's blooming, y'all? It is your boy Shinko Fleur. Welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State, where we load up the Level 1 podcast and watch Phil do the same shit all over again. Walking back and forth, I'm sorry. Sorry, give me a minute. I was doing some push-ups. Catching my breath. I actually did 25 push-ups. Like, I did 25 push-ups just now. I did 25. And even though I'm out of breath, it's way better than what I used to do. So I'm happy. All right, so what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How's everybody? Dubmatic, Pastor Maker, Wilson, Galjos, Kahiga, Shigata, Mr. Extravagant, Angel Vitality. What's up? Bulan, I see you, baby. How we doing? In terms of like the getting jacked stuff, no, I'm really look, I got my perfect push-up. I got my perfect push-up thing here. You know, I got the... Hold on. Pasta Maker's calling me out. Hold on, I got the dumbbells. I got the dumbbells right here. So I'm doing workouts every 3 takes. But I don't know. This new thing about him working out, I don't know. Probably fucking Cat was like looking at LTG or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I got Cat jacked. I got jacked Cat here so we can enjoy it. So, you know, in case Phil does bring up that he's buff, like, no, that's what buff looks like, dude. Is that he got a little pump helping Cat up the stairs, and he want to act like he got fucking, you know, he's out here, you know, getting gains and shit. So let's get ready. Let's get into it. Yeah, I'm really out of breath. Why?
Good morning, everyone.
Also, fair warning, this is not the filter for the day. We got the Karen filter today. This just, I don't know, the Karen filter wasn't working for this one specific part, so I just picked something else.
On today's show, we've got updates.
He gotta eat right, too. Is that just work out?
I mean updates on everything. We got updates on the current playthroughs and where we are. Looks like we're actually going to beat one of the games that I've been playing in the rotation relatively soon.
I'm gonna get off like 20 right now.
I've also got an update on the upcoming Comcast internet upgrades in my area that are going to result in internet outages. I have some additional information on how this is going to work. Now that I have this information, we may actually be able to start planning for what's going to happen. To be quite honest with all of you, it's not very good. It's not what originally I had expected.
It doesn't matter what it is that you're expected. At the end of the day, you're being warned beforehand what's going to happen, and you have time. You have the time and the ability to prepare for it. So be a responsible business owner and prepare for it.
Nor is it really how Comcast had explained it, but I'm not surprised if it is the case. So today we're going to talk all about this. Plus, we got a new DSP Trizit on deck that we'll talk about today. Pretty fun stuff. And of course, tomorrow we get hype because it's Silent Hill F. All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 podcast.
I'm risking letting off the shark. Like this on top of coffee. They'll make me cool. We acting a fool at this school. He tries. Gotta get it on the camera. Why so you need to not? Let it sit for 30 minutes. We don't need it fresh. So we can sit there just for mention. Clip it for the past. We acting a fool at this school. He tries. Gotta get it on the camera. Why so you need to not? Let it sit for 30 minutes. We don't need it fresh. So we can sit there just for mention.
Alrighty, everybody.
Yeah, I like that, right?
Good morning and welcome to the show.
Told you, I'll be cooking this shit up all day, every day.
Today is Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast right here on DSP Gaming. I hope that all of you watching live are having a good day, or if you're watching this on demand, maybe you're actively watching or as background noise or whoever you like to watch it. Thanks a lot for doing so. How's everyone this morning? Let's see what's up in the chat, shall we?
Damn, he's like animated and shit. So you know, yo, you. It's crazy how piece of shit coded DSP is that you know, like when he's active, when he's animated, when he's engaged, you know he got some type of scam going on. Some type of scam going on.
On the YouTube side, we got Squirtle, we got Chris, good morning, Kopi, a Muckman, Alpha Gun.
So right now, like I want you to understand. So right now, he's about to tell you how Comcast is essentially going to fuck his business over, right? But he's here like, hey, what's up? I'm DSP. I'm gonna get da-da-da. And we all know when he's really inconvenienced about shit, he's upset. He seethes. He molds. He active because he's about to. He probably stood up all night thinking like, hey, whew. So I tell him I got this Comcast stuff. Woo! That means I can pad out the stream for 45 minutes. Woo! Woo! Probably get some dents to give me some money. Yeah, your man is hyped for no reason.
Ape Escapes Velocity, and more. And then on the kick side, we've got Rebecca, Eliza Pancakes, Asterath, The Grim, Pixel Queen, Eddie Chill, username already taken. We got more and more and more coming in. Big Barb, how you doing? Holy Marcellus, good morning, everybody. Morning. All right, so today we have a few things to discuss, mostly big updates on ongoing things and things that are coming up. If you remember, originally the plans for this week was it was going to be a 7 straight days of streaming week, including new releases Silent Hill F and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. In addition to all of that, my plan was to push as hard as I could to finish up the games that I'm playing so that I don't have these lingering playthroughs going. And then on top of all of that, now my shirt is bothering me again. On top of all of that, we were going to do...
Bro, just take off the shirt. It doesn't make you look sexy. You haven't upped your sexy since getting these shirts. You've officially downed your sexy. At least, right? When you were wearing these graphic gamer tees, you could get away with gamer sexy. I know you people in the chat, like, get the fuck out of here, Shinko. What the fuck you talking about? Get off the stream right now. No. At least, it's just t-shirts. Show the form off a little bit, show off the buffness, you know what I'm saying? But then when you upgraded to these Hawaiian Weekend at Bernie shirts, it makes you look like an old man. Like a legitimate old man. You already look like an old man due to your haggard body, but right now, those shirts make you look fucking elderly. Come on, man. Wait, come on. What are we doing?
a marathon to end the week on Friday with the worst games ever event, right? And then something happened during my days off. Comcast, my internet service provider, contacted me to tell me, starting this coming Thursday, September 25th, they're going to start doing upgrades to the internet in my area. They want to get speeds faster. And I actually have been talking about this on...
And this is, just so you know, right off the bat, let's get it out the way. Several people have confirmed this. This is a lie. This is not happening. Some people have found out on Discord or Twitter, whatever the fuck. They did research on outages, scheduled updates, scheduled maintenance, and they haven't seen anything like that yet.
On stream for the past couple of days, that in my local area, there are some competitors to Comcast that are actually starting to take the market from them. Notably, there's a couple networks that are offering fiber internet. Fiber internet is a little bit different than the standard internet that we all use now in the United States. Basically, it allows for speeds that are incredibly fast, not only to download, but to upload. Usually they're about the same. Right now, I believe my download speeds are around 900 megabits, are megabytes per second. But my upload speed is like 45 megabytes per second. I want you to think of the difference there, right? So what they're saying is these upgrades now, fiber internet and or whatever the upgrades Comcast is going to do, it should allow for it to actually be much faster. But the problem is, from what they're telling me, it's going to be an upgrade that's starting this Thursday and my internet will be down. Like, that's the message that Comcast sent. And I've reread the message and I went to their website and I read more information. Essentially what Comcast is saying is this Thursday, my internet's gonna be down. They're starting these upgrades. they're going to do the internet upgrade as fast as humanly possible. But there's no guarantees of when it's going to actually be up or down. What they're going to do is they're going to contact me. They have my phone number, and they're supposed to give me updates. Like, they're supposed to send me a message and say, hey, FYI, today your internet will be down. Or, hey, FYI, your internet is coming back.
Why would they do that? Okay, why would they waste time? Why would they waste time notifying you directly when I'm pretty sure, like, if this was real, you're not the only person that would be affected, and it would make more sense to have like a generalized bulletin or broadcast that's more accessible to everybody as opposed to just reaching out to you directly.
Up at this time, so plan on getting it back at this time. They claim they're going to do that. That doesn't mean they're going to do that. That's what they're saying they're going to do. And I don't know how accurate that will be. For example, there have been times when they have contacted me about this stuff before, and it wasn't accurate. Like, there was a time then they said, oh, your internet's going to go down, and it did. But then it came up, and then it was like 3 hours later. Then they texted me. They were like, oh, your internet's now back up. Like, no, it was up 3 hours ago. You see? So
okay, your internet was up. Like, motherfucker, you don't need a fucking, like, what, you literally had to sit there and wait for someone to tell you that the internet was on just for you to know that it was on? You didn't notice that shit was connecting automatically? You were probably getting notices and, you know, updates and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Basically, this Thursday, this is beginning. And so when they contacted me to tell me this, I said, well, what I need to do is to have the day off that. If I'm going to absolutely have no internet this Thursday, the 25th, let me just have that be my day off for the week, even though that was supposed to be the premiere day of Silent Hill F.
Something's happening in the Snort Fort. I'm not digging that much into it, but these days off, something's going on in the Snort Fort. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like discussing it. It's just that's the reason that I believe that's the reason why we're having all this hullabaloo. Like, something's going on in the Snort Fort. What it is exactly, don't fucking know. It might be something small, might be something big, but something going down.
And Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Instead, I'll take the day off, and we'll reschedule the week around it, and we'll hope for the best, and hope that the internet will work after that. Okay, so that's what I did, and for the record, if you weren't here for the podcast a couple days ago, I pre-purchased Silent Hill F, the Digital Deluxe Edition. This allows me to now play the game 2 days early, so I'm playing it starting tomorrow, okay? And obviously I'm excited for that. The reviews are saying this game is stellar. If you haven't seen any reviews on Silent Hill F yet, the reviewers are like over the moon. They're like, this game is so good. It's an outstanding horror game. Do not miss it if you're a horror aficionado. So listen, I am definitely down for that. I'm very excited for it starting tomorrow's daytime stream. And by the way, tomorrow I am not doing a podcast.
Is a chick.
We're going right into Silent Hill F on the first stream tomorrow. 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. Very exciting, right? Okay, so that's tomorrow.
No, Karaz, it has Sonic in it.
I can basically schedule everything out until Wednesday.
No.
But on Thursday, everything becomes uncertain.
Okay, so then just fucking wait until it happens, because the thing is, you're not going to be down for fucking weeks. They can't afford to have the infrastructure down for weeks. There are too many businesses, too many people who are dependent on it. They have to get that shit up and running as quick as possible. Okay, just say fucking on Thursday, I'm gonna have the day off and we'll play it by ear. If fucking just have your streams as you normally would. Okay? So now that you know that Comcast is gonna fucking take off whatever, okay, Friday I'm gonna do this. If I can't, then Saturday I'm gonna do this. Just keep it moving. And then for every single fucking day that your internet's down, just push the schedule back one day. That's it. Come on, man. This shit is fucking exhausting, man.
I won't even really know what's going to happen until Thursday comes and Comcast contacts me to explain what's going on. Okay. So this weekend is completely open. Like I said, I would like on Friday to stream Sonic Racing Cross Worlds as my first stream, and I'd like to do more Silent Hill F as
subject?
my
How we
late
doing,
stream.
baby?
This Saturday, I would like to do the worst games ever marathon. We're doing a marathon setting all day
Boom.
long. We streamed the worst.
Bomb. See, you got your fucking day. You got your fucking day. You got Saturday, I want to do this. Friday, I want to do this. Let's say you don't get to do it, bong. You move it to the next Friday. You move it to the next Saturday. And you can keep the scam going. And then you got your day open for some freestyle scams. You know, I don't know what to do. You know, please give me some money because I'm not streaming and it sucks.
Games ever made, including Big Rigs, Lord of the Rings Gollum, Kong, Skull Island, E.T. Okay, among all others, I'm just pulling them off the top of my head. I think that's going to be a very fun marathon event.
Where the fuck is he going to get E.T. from? They have E.T. on like Game Pass and shit? The fuck?
It's going to be cool. You know, fun times. We're going to be laughing at these horrible games, chilling, booze. I'll be drinking for every milestone support that I hit as usual. It's just going to be a really fun and special time, and I hope that you'll join me for it. But I can't promise you it's actually happening
Probably
on Saturday.
Flash.
That's what I want to do. I want to lock and say, let's do it Saturday. But I don't know if it's going to, because it depends on this internet. Okay? So, all this going on, how are things going this week? Well, I'm pushing to big progress and try to get as far as I can in the games I'm playing. We've already suspended Suikoden N2, and I'm not going to be playing it now. We're going to bring it back in the future when there's more time. Okay? I've also said, well, sadly, no time for Gears of War multiplayer. I really wanted to do it, but there's just no time to do it right now. I've got to push forward with the games I'm playing. And so, right now, we have made great progress in both Chronos The New Dawn and Hollow Knight Silksong. Chronos, we're roughly 3 to 5 hours away from finishing. I'm being told 2 areas left in the game and 2 bosses left in the game, and that's it. So, today, major stream of Chronos. Tomorrow night, night stream of Chronos. Between those 2, maybe we can actually beat the game. Worst case scenario, let's say we don't finish it tomorrow night. We'll just do it again on Wednesday night, and then hopefully we will complete it. And I only want to have 1 survival horror game in the rotation at a time. So I don't want to have Chronos and Silent Hill going because everyone's going to be more invested in Silent Hill. So that's why I'm trying to wrap this up, and I hope that we can beat it.
Like I said, this doesn't make any sense. Like, again, you're applying your own fucking stupid, retarded consumer logic to your audience. Like, stop doing that. Okay? If these people are going to watch you for you, it doesn't matter how many fucking horror survival, psychological, whatever the fuck games you play, they're gonna watch you play it anyway. So instead of you creating this tedium where you're just fucking up your fucking audience's head, I'm playing Chronos and I'm playing Silent Hill F. Done.
Sooner rather than later, okay? Now, I've also been playing Silksong a lot. In the last couple of days, I played like 6 hours of Silksong, okay? And I'll be honest, I think the game is outstanding. I'm having a great time with it. Although there are some frustrating parts on Saturday night. I got to this part where you're...
You know what his dumbass should be playing? His dumbass should be playing. What's that game? I saw it on Twitter and I fucking downloaded it for myself. Hold on. Let me see what's this shit called. Let me open up Steam. I just downloaded it on Steam. What's up, Sarah? What we doing, baby? What's this game? What's this stupid ass game? I saw the trailer. It's a stupid game. I'm pretty sure it's a mini promotional game for Metal Gear or whatever the fuck, but I downloaded it. Library. Where is it? Here we go. Balanced food, calorie mate, jelly mission. He should play that game. That shit look poppin'. I was watching the trailers for that shit. But you just play a fucking calorie mate MRE or whatever the fuck. Good game.
Entering the Citadel, and you have to do this crazy run through the blasted steps to get to a boss, and the boss is the hardest in the game up to that point. And there is just, it's a pain in the ass. You have to learn this boss's 3 different phases, while every time you die, going through this crazy platforming run again. I compare that, no exaggeration, to Ninja Gaiden 1 on the NES, where they make you beat 4 stages of difficult platforming to even get to the final boss, and the final boss has multiple phases and is cheap. So I don't understand why They took out some modern conveniences that would have made this game better, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's the ultimate get good game, right? So I've been doing great, and yesterday's stream we
So what's the fucking point about bitching about it?
did great. We had amazing progress. I think we unlocked 5 new areas
You know
yesterday.
he gonna play that.
And I
He
think
gonna play
we
that for
cleared
Derek.
1.
Trevon, what's
But
up,
there's
baby?
still like 4 more to go. 3 of them are necessary to get to the end of the game. There's some optional content to do. So we got a lot going on. All right, we have absolutely positively a ton going on. And I'm definitely enjoying myself. And I can't wait for more. Tonight, we're actually doing more Hollow Knight Silksong on the late stream tonight.
Evil AJ is never gonna stop haunting him. Evil AJ don't even do shit, but he's just gonna haunt DSP for the rest of his life.
So today's streams being Chronos and Silksong, all difficult gameplay, all challenge, but all fun.
It's already.
And I
It's
hope that
already.
you all will
So Sarah says, you know, when he finishes the game, he will just gush on how good it is while ignoring how much he complained. You know, he already got it in his head. It's game of the year material. It's the best Metroidvania ever. Blah blah blah. He already got the dick halfway in his mouth.
join me for it all day long today. It should be great. Before we start talking more about Comcast, because I have more to say, I just want to say thank you because you guys have been very supportive. Every stream so far this week, we have hit our support goals or exceeded them. Because of that, we are currently at 3 out of 10 goals hit, and we are on pace to very shortly be doing DSP Tries It, the Popeyes Hot Ones collaboration menu. This is a new menu at Popeyes that has 3 items, a new chicken sandwich, chicken dippers, and
DSP
wings,
stalkers,
all
yeah.
of which have sauces that are themed
I would say
after
Evil
the
AJ.
Hot Ones internet.
So Trevon says, in terms of the OJs, of the OJ DSP stalkers, who ruined DSP's life more, Evil AJ or Tevin? I will have to say Evil AJ. Evil AJ created a whole meta with DSP, and that has fucked with DSP's ego for years. Tevin, he like, I'm being 100. DSP just hates Tevin because he's black and he's cool. That's it. That's it. That's it. I said it. There, I said it. I don't think DSP has any actual problem with Tevin in terms of like content or stream, whatever. I just think that he genuinely hates Tevin because Tevin's a black guy who's cool, who people like him and stuff like that. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. He's jealous of black cool people. All right, that's why he's coming at LTG so hard. He thinks LTG is cool. You feel me? Knock, what's up, baby?
Based show. I've literally never seen Hot Ones before. I don't care to. I'm not very interested in it. But you guys are interested in seeing me try all 3 of these products.
Nigga, no. Nobody's interested in seeing you try these products. You want to try these products, and this is the shit you're trying to push onto people. You want to try this shit. You don't care about Hot Ones, but yet you want to stuff your face with their branded sandwiches and, food items. Get the fuck out of here.
So I said, all right, let's go. Let's do it. So 3 out of 10 hit. If we keep the pacing going.
He genuinely thinks LTG, like, he's like, what's that anime shit called when the person hates the person, but they really like him? Sundere, that's what he called it, Sundere. He's like that. He's like that, you know? Your man be fucking seeing LTG play and shit like that. And he's like, Baka Dale! You know, touching his fingers together. Ooh woo. You know what I'm saying? Sundere, that's what it's called, Sundere. Yeah, like, the fuck?
We could actually do this by the end of the week. Keep in mind I'm here all day today, all day Tuesday, and all day Wednesday. Thursday's the day I'm taking off because the internet's supposedly going to be down for the first day. So 7 goals to hit. Can we do it? Well, we'd have to hit.
Think about it, because again, he's saying all this shit. Look, think about it. He's going to detractor LTG troll content. He's fucking shitting on LTG every which way. And for what? So that LTG could play a game with him. He's doing all this shit so LTG could just play a video game with him. And again, I will never let this go. He genuinely thought He genuinely thinks that LTG is sexy as an observational fact. Okay? Let's not forget that. He thinks that, like, unironically, not jokingly, he thinks that LTG is sexy. He said that it is an observational fact. And went ahead and even made a song about it. Okay? He said, LTG's a sexy man. For $30, he'll turn on his cam. Ack, 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 ack. And he was, like, literally giddy about making that song. Like, matter of fact, hold on. Let's see if I can just find it. Let me see if I can just find the sound clip. Man, DSP game. Where is it at? It's here.
There you go. Oh!
Procedure.
Look at my.
That's not it. That's not it. LTG. Sexy. That's all I gotta type. That's sexy, not sassy. Alright. Damn, look at that. Like, I'm looking for him saying LTG is a sexy man, and what's popping up is stream after stream after stream where he's complaining about LTG telling him to up his sexy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, who's this? Let's see who's this. Let's see this one.
Hell, he's a marvelous beast. He's sexy as hell. Look at this. He's absolutely destroying all the opposition. Look, Minecraft. Steve now is getting destroyed. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's too sexy. Too sexy, sir. LTG is too sexy for him. Okay, so wait, hold on.
2 goals, at least 1 stream, if not 2, to make it happen.
Steve Guy, I gotta run a poll
going?
now.
Can we get to that point and do it? Actually, by the end of the week, I would totally be on pace for that. I'd love that. All right, but let's see what happens. It depends on support. Now, another thing. I talked about this the other day, that during my days off last week, sadly, I lost over 200 subs on Kick. They had all been gifted. We didn't have any events or anything special going on. I was off. I come back, 200 subs gone. So we're trying to get those subs back, okay? And I've been pushing. We have a goal now. Set
We're gonna let this run to the end of the stream.
150 subs by the end of Wednesday's stream. Currently, we are at 37. So we're actually a good chunk in. Like, we actually got a good amount of subs yesterday. And it allowed me to get good progress with 3 days.
Remember, I can't sell Andy short. Remember, Andy got the shredded body. Yeah, I can't sell Andy short here.
Left. Can we do it? Well, here's the thing. If we hit 30 to 40 subs a day like we did yesterday, we could do it. But we got to get momentum going. So if you're watching today on Kick, or you're someone who wants to support right now, gifting some subs on Kick would be an absolutely amazing way for you to support this channel and or the content I put out. Let's get some subs over on Kick. In fact, how about this? Let's get our first sub of the day right now over on Kick. Let's get that momentum going. Let's get our first support, because we have no support right now anywhere. Let's get our first support of the day. Let's get it rolling. And let's get that momentum going. By the way, I also want to talk about kicks. Kicks are the new way to support over on Kick. They're the equivalent of the bits system that's used on Twitch. Basically what happens is a viewer can buy a whole bunch of these Kick currency.
Okay, we know, Phil, you explained this already. So what is it that we're doing? Are we doing things to incentivize people to give these kicks? Or are you just sitting there fucking just bitching and expecting people to give it to you at hand over fist, like Iron Chef's, what the fuck his name is? Iron Chef Sakai.
And they can contribute it during a live stream. And actually last night, when we were doing American Truck Sim, we actually had the first significant amount of kicks that were given. And what I mean by that is there was like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 kicks all coming in, and they all had really unique animations that play in the chat. Sadly, the services that do pop-ups and track this stuff in like a leaderboard, they have not updated yet. So because of that, we don't have the ability to have pop-ups on screen yet, and it's a little hard to track kicks. So I would say this: if you do a significant amount of kicks, 100 or more in one transaction, please let me know, because I need to know so I can put that on the leaderboard and give you a shout out. There's no other way for me to track it right now. It sucks. I wish that there was, but for whatever reason, Kick has not made that set up yet. In fact, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to, there we go. I'm trying to set it up
so that people can give me money.
so that I can at least see some kicks what's happening, because a bunch of people are dropping single kicks. And I appreciate that, and I do want to say thanks to those who are. If you're dropping a single kick here or there to support the channel, thank you. I appreciate that very much, but I'm not going to be shouting out every single kick over on Kick. That's ridiculous, especially if people could just go one kick, one kick, one kick, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, he likes big black dick.
let's
Bill
see
likes that big
how things
black
go
penne.
today. But anyway,
He like him that big, what's that shit called? What's the, not the penne, the big jump balls, the ones that look like shotgun shells. You gotta stuff them. That's what he likes. He likes the big burnt toasted, whatever that thing is.
momentum would be appreciated, and like I said, our first sub of the day would be great if we could get it right now. All right, cool. Sweet. So I'm being asked by Eliza Pancakes, why am I not playing Silent Hill F all day tomorrow? There's two key reasons. Reason number one, we have to beat Chronos. Like I just said, it's not going to work having two survival horror games.
Why is it not gonna work? Like, we get it, you fucking service a gaggle of retards. We get that. But god damn it, like, are you seriously gonna sit there and think that people are just gonna be, like, horror, psychological survival horror overload or some shit? Bro, just play the fucking game so people can enjoy it. Doesn't matter, it's a game. You're gonna play it boringly, you're gonna beg anyway. So what's the fucking point?
Being juggled at the same time. So I need to do maximum gameplay of Chronos today in this stream that we're about to do. And I need to finish it.
Dude,
we're going to be in position to finish the game either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. We have to play it. If I don't play it, we'll never finish it. It'll be lingering forever and we'll never see the end of it. That's number one. Number two, the last several times that I've attempted to do a game on release day as the game all day, it never has worked.
Yeah.
This goes for Donkey Kong Bonanza. This goes for, geez, what games did I play all day? I'm trying to remember. There's like 4 or 5 of them this year. Every single time I tried it, the first stream did well. The second stream did poorly. And I think what it is if you miss the first stream, you don't want to attend the next one because you missed the first stream.
No, the reason being is because it's either one of two things. People can play the game themselves and they don't want to get spoiled, or they can find a better content creator to watch it off of.
So what ends up happening is a bunch of people end up watching the on-demand videos and they don't attend the late stream. In addition, that's a lot of the same thing in one day. And a lot of people say, man, that's burnout. We're playing the game. Now, how are we going to catch up with 5-6 hours of gameplay all in one day when we're playing it? So I'm only going off of the track record. This year, I did try entire games of the releases. It has not worked multiple times. I don't want to have a daytime stream that's awesome and a night stream that's day. All right, so
Phil, just to let you know, that signifies that you've been failing. Your attempts at trying to capture an audience, entertain an audience, and capitalize off of an audience has been failing.
FYI, one stream of Silent Hill tomorrow. It'll be the major stream, no podcast. So that would be, we can get 4 hours of gameplay in. And then we're doing it again on Wednesday. So within the 2 days, we're going to have something like 7 hours of gameplay of Silent Hill. That's a lot of gameplay, especially for a survival horror game. Everyone's saying there's around 12 to 15 hours. We'll be like halfway into it. So it's all good. It's not going to be a big deal. There'll be more than enough gameplay for everyone to watch and enjoy and digest for the start of this game. Okay. First contribution of the day has come in. It's from Darth Fig. And it is a $5 super chat. Let's see what Darth Fig has to say. I've watched some reviews for Silent Hill this morning. The major consensus is everything is great except for the combat, and there's no connection to other Silent Hills. Well, I think that second part we were all speculating, because how on earth could this have a connection to the other Silent Hills when it's set in Japan? It really would have nothing to do with the lore of the town where things all went wrong and people go there and they're haunted by, you know, things in their past, the psychological horror of things that they've done. Doesn't seem like it's present in this game, right? It seems like it's going to be a different game, different plot, everything. I'm okay with that, but I am disappointed that they're calling it Silent Hill. If this is the case, why are you calling it Silent Hill? This is the equivalent of back in the day when they came out with the Final Fantasy The Spirits Within movie. That movie had absolutely nothing to do with Final Fantasy. Zero. It actually had no connection at all to the Final Fantasy universe. Yet they called it that to get people to go see the movie. And to be honest, the movie wasn't bad. It was actually a pretty good fantasy sci-fi movie. But if you went in expecting Final Fantasy, that was the most disappointing movie you've ever seen. And that's what happened to me. I went there expecting Final Fantasy. I was like, this is bullshit. This is a blatant bait and switch. And it shouldn't have been called this. So if that's the case, I may end up liking Silent Hill F.
You know what's
but
crazy?
I'm going to be pretty pissed.
You know what's pretty crazy? That's how you know, like, he's a fake-ass fan. Because I've always heard him complain about the Spirits Within. Like, he always brings the Spirits Within once or twice a year. Once or twice a year he brings it up. I notice I've never heard him bring up Advent Children. Like, I've never heard him bring up Advent Children. I'm not even a Final Fantasy guy. Like, the most Final Fantasy I've played is mostly, like, 7 up to a certain point, and, Tactics. So, the ones for the Advance and the War of the Lions one. Those are only 3 Final Fantasy games I played. Okay, and like I said, 7, I didn't really get to play it that much. And he never brings it up. Like, that shit is weird. I mean, for me, Ninjatic, for me, it was like where I grew up. Like, people who didn't even they weren't even into like anime and shit like that. They weren't even into anime. Like, they're not into the Japanese animation style. Nothing. They saw those graphics for Advent Children. You had hood dudes like, yo, bro, the dude with the Buster Sword, bro. Yo, you saw when he took my man's, like, yo, they were fighting on the highway, bro, while the motorcycle was going. Bro, you don't understand, my mans. You understand when the dude went to go grab that chick at the church, bro, and you saw she was yo, woo. I find that kind of weird, Phil.
If it has nothing at all to do with anything Silent Hill, to be honest, they shouldn't use the name there. So I guess we're going to have to see when I start playing it what I think, you know. Listen, I'm going to, just like every game, I'm going to go in with an open mind, and I'm going to judge it based on its own merit.
You can't shit on Pokemon, Trevon.
You got to understand that
it's one of his biggest scammer moneymakers.
Some expectations and some preconceived notions of what's going to be in it. So I guess we're going to find out. Danzak did a $5 super chat. Do you like tater tots? I made some crispy ones and they're fire. I do like tater tots.
I'm sorry. That was funny. I don't know why. I don't know why that was funny.
Serious? I do. I think tater tots are delicious, especially like you said, if they're crispy on the outside and have a seasoning to them. They're amazing. All you gotta do is put a little bit of salt and pepper on them. Sometimes they can have a different kind of seasoning, like they'll actually put like a flavoring.
Yo, hold on, yo, your man got active. Hold on, your boy got active. Let's take it back. All right, look how he's talking all nonchalant, you know, shitting on this game, you know, shitting on the lack of continuity in this game, and someone brings up tater tots. Watch how excited he gets. Just watch.
Well, listen, just like every game, I'm going to go in with an open mind, and I'm going to judge it based on its own merits. But you got to understand that when you're calling it something, you're going to have some expectations and some preconceived notions of what's going to be in it. Up. So I guess we're going to find out. Dance acted a $5 super chat. Do you like tater tots? I made some crispy ones and they're fire. I do like tater tots. Serious? I do. I think tater tots are delicious.
Yo, look how it's,
especially
bro.
like you said, if they're crispy on the outside and have a.
Phil, I'm noticing something now. I'm noticing it's taking longer for you to process things. Okay, so again, watch how he's talking. Watch how he reads the thing about tater tots. There's a loading process, and then boom, he executes. Watch.
Some expectations and some preconceived notions of what's going to be in it. So I guess we're going to find out. Dance acted a $5 super chat. Do you like tater tots? I made some crispy ones and they're fire. I do.
Look, I like tater tots.
Like tater tots.
Quiet process. He's loading up. He is loading up the responses right now.
Serious? I do. I think tater tots are delicious, especially like you said, if they're crispy on the outside and have a seasoning to them, they're amazing. All you gotta do is put a little bit of salt and pepper on them. Sometimes they can have a different kind of seasoning, like they'll actually put like a flavoring on the outside. That's really good. So yeah, I do like tater tots. Grandmaster Scrub says, dude, the accident last night on American Truck Sim was glorious. Something had to be glitching. Might be even the AI traffic had time to react to that roadblock. Yeah, that was wild. So last night, I'm doing Truck Sim. And basically, I kept running into problems on the road. Multiple roadblocks that kept having me redirect. But there were so many, there was no way to even do the job. Like, it kept rerouting me to the same loop. Like, every part of the road was blocked at one time. So finally I got to a roadblock. I'm like, I'm just going to go around it so I can continue the job. I start to go around it and a truck is also coming up on the side of me. It doesn't brake. It goes full speed into the roadblock and it just flies into the sky. It was the craziest, most epic thing ever. So I hope that you'll give that video a look. It's the first video from last night's Truck Sim stream. Give it a look. I think you're going to be blown away how funny that was. It was just wild. My jaw dropped. Like, holy shit. Okay. All right. So, what's going on? What is going on over here? There should be no issue with Silent Hill being in any country. None of the characters from the OG games are from Silent Hill. The town reaches out. Exactly, but the point I'm saying is this doesn't take place in Silent Hill.
Did you just... Oh my god, you fucking moron. Already quick to be combative. Let's go back and let's listen to what the person just said.
It kept rerouting me to the same loop. Like, every part of the road was blocked at one time. So finally I got to a roadblock. I'm like, I'm just going to go around it so I can continue the job. I start to go around it and a truck is also coming up on the side of me. It doesn't brake. It goes full speed into the roadblock and it just flies into the sky. It was the craziest, most epic thing ever. So I hope that you'll give that video a look. It's the first video from last night's Truck Sim stream. Give it a look. I think you're going to be blown away how funny that was. It was just wild. My jaw dropped. Like, holy shit. Okay. All right. So, what's going on? What is going on over here? There should be no issue with Silent Hill being in any country. None of the characters from the OG games are from Silent Hill. The town reaches out. Exactly. But
the town reaches out, meaning it could go like.
But the point I'm saying is this doesn't take place in Silent Hill. It takes place in Japan. The girl doesn't go to Silent Hill.
The town reaches out. We have a situation where there's a domain expansion or some shit. God damn, are you one of those people like I forgot, somebody was talking about it, I forgot, but like he's the guy that has to have what's in the title in the fucking movie. Like, seriously, bro.
So why is it called Silent Hill?
Because the town has probably reached out its influence, its curse, or whatever. You fucking dumbass.
It could be called Fujiwara Province. And that's because she's in Fujiwara Province.
Yes, and the curse that Silent Hill that made Silent Hill is probably in the Fujiwara Province. You fucking dumb fuck. You dumbass idiot. You fucking moron.
And it takes her to a demon land there. Why is it called Silent Hill?
Because probably it's the same curse that made Silent Hill what it is turning Fuji whatever province into a new Silent Hill, the Japanese Silent Hill. The curse has traveled. What the fuck?
Literally, I'm not even kidding you. If they just explain in the game why it's called Silent Hill, I'll be okay with it.
And subject, what did you just say? What did you just say, subject? Let me pin it. Literally, you just called this shit. Literally just called it. He literally needs it to be yellow painted out for him. He is that fucking slow. That fucking slow.
If it's the end of the game and they don't explain shit of why this is Silent Hill, I'm gonna be angry. Like, stop calling it what it's not. Okay? There you go.
Not even 220, not even mentally, like, I don't know, not even mental illness. He's just fucking retarded, bro. Like, you're fucking stupid. That's it. You're literally just stupid, and you took all your intelligent points into childlike manipulation.
Okay. Oh, so before I want to talk about this Comcast thing because I have an update and it's not a good one. All right, I do have an update on it.
So you just got an update right there, live, hot off the press? Okay, let's see.
And, however, one other thing. The Halloween marathon. It might not realize it. It's right around the corner. It's only a little over a month away. Every year, annually, I do a marathon on Halloween, and this year is no exception. This year, Halloween will take place on a Friday. That's pretty cool that Halloween's on a Friday. So on Friday, October 31st, all day long here on DSP Gaming, I'll be playing games that you guys dominate, horror-themed games, but
motherfucker, that's the least you can do. It's the fucking least you can do with DSP Gaming. Right? DSP Gaming? Gaming channel? Oh, we getting some games? Okay, cool.
it could be other games as well. Essentially whatever you want to see, but usually people do nominate more horror-themed games for the Halloween marathon. But I'll also be dressed up for Halloween in a Halloween costume. And we'll probably have a special light show going on for Halloween, something Halloween themed. And I'll have Halloween decorations. And we're going to have some fun. All right? So it's going to be a good one. I hope that you guys will come by on Halloween. This last week when I had my days off, I did actually get to go to a Halloween store near me that had just set
He went to Spirit.
up and opened. And
He went to Spirit.
I saw what costumes they have for this year. And my wife and I came up with 3 completely different ideas. I think they're all pretty decent. None of them have I ever been before for Halloween. All right. And I think people would like any of them. So we're debating. And I haven't decided as of yet. But I'm going to think about it. And then probably sometime in early to mid-October, I'm going to go back and I'm going to actually get a costume.
Yes. Yes, you're gonna fucking stall and wait and your costume's gonna be sold out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Instead of being a fucking responsible person, just deciding what you want to be and then just setting your content around that thing, you're gonna sit there and wait till the middle of October where people are already buying their costumes and you're gonna sit there and bitch and moan because you don't have the costume that you want. Fucking stupid, dumb fuck.
I'm going to see if I can find any more Halloween stores in my area besides the one. I mean, it kind of sucks if I have only one store to choose from. So I'm going to see if there's anything else. But
Phil, your area is a bunch of fucking, it's mostly old people. It's mostly old people and Filipinos that live around your area. Okay? It's not, you know, there's little places for like families and stuff like that, but what costumes can't they get at Target? Or Costco or whatever. Like Ricky's ain't, it's not a necessity over there.
We'll find out. His thing is, a lot of places that used to do this stuff don't exist anymore. Party City went completely out of business, don't exist anymore. So that was a place I would go and look for stuff. They don't exist. So really, this Halloween store may be the only place to even look. I'm not sure.
What about your grand overlord Amazon? Amazon has like stuff. They have costumes and shit. This is what you wanted, Phil. You wanted ease and convenience and you want everything hand fed to you. Well, guess what? Big, big, big daddy corporation got you at the cost of your mom and pop shops.
Anyway, I'll have more updates on that the further we get towards Halloween, but I just want to let everyone know Halloween's right around the corner. And actually, on October 1st is when I'm planning to do my Halloween setup, where I'll have all the Halloween decorations and things all going. And I'll have a border for Halloween of horror animations.
Yeah, that's
and
basically
this year,
it.
I'm going to try to
Spirit, what's the other place? Ricky's actually, I think, but Ricky's, like, I thought Ricky's used to have, like, permanent stores. I don't know what happened with Ricky's, but, like, Spirit and Ricky's are just, like, these places that they just pop up once a year. You get, they're seasonal. You buy costumes, and then you get the fuck out. You never see them again.
tie-in sound effects with the horror animations. So if there's an animation of Ghostbusters, I'll try to play a sound effect from Ghostbusters or maybe the theme or something, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to do some of that a little differently so that the contributions and pop-ups will be pretty cool in the month of October. All right, so that's coming in about a week and a half, just so you know. Okay, so folks, here's the deal. Before we get to Q&A and everything, here's the deal. This
What
morning...
Q&A? No Q&A. Comcast. You said Comcast. That's why I'm tuning in. That's why I booted up this motherfucking stream for Comcast. The fuck you mean Q&A?
A fan of mine reached out to me. Now, of course you have to understand that whenever I get a message from a fan, I gotta take it with a grain of salt. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if it's real or not. It could be completely fake, or it could actually be a real fan who is concerned and who just wants to help, because I've had both. All right? But what I'd like to do, I'd like to share with you a message that a fan sent me this morning in regards to this Comcast upgrade that's going to start happening as of this Thursday the 25th.
Wait. Whoa. Time out, because I didn't see this shit, and I just got some ramblings off of, Discord, Twitter, whatever the fuck. Are you telling me we're going through all this, not because of Comcast, but because some rando just emailed him? So we doing all this because some rando just emailed. So this isn't like he got official communication from Comcast. It's because some dumbass just emailed him and he bit the fucking bait? Are you kidding me, my guy? Sir, you are fucking 43 years fucking old! I'm entertaining that this is real. Right? I'm entertaining that this is actually happening, and this isn't Phil doing his kabuki theater. You're telling me you're gonna sit there and believe some dumbass who doesn't live in your area, who isn't near you, who you do not know, and you just gonna fucking just run with it on your content? You fucking dumbass.
Beth. Okay. Ready? Hey, ready? So here we go.
Motherfucker, just read the shit.
Hey, Phil, I've been debating sending you this email because I don't want to stress you out anymore or anything. Because this could be a pretty stressful information for you. Great, that's a great way to start a message, isn't it? Okay, let's continue. I had the same exact Comcast network upgrades in my area a few...
Look, as long as people acknowledge that what Phil is doing is kabuki theater, Dubmatic, I'm fine. That's what I want. I want more people to see the exhausting tedium and kabuki theater he does to pad his content. Again, I've been getting everything I've been wanting out of the Vortex so far. There's like there's three things. And one of the biggest things is for normies, people outside the Vortex, to see the exhausting tedium he uses to pad his content. I would love it.
2 months ago. So it sounds to me like Comcast is actually doing this network-wide across the country. It's actually not even Comcast that does these upgrades. It's subcontracted out to another company that does all the work. So what that means is these are not even going to be Comcast workers that are doing the work. They're hiring a crew who probably are used to like laying out new lines, whatever it is, and they're going to be doing all the work. So it's not under the regular scope of Comcast work. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was at least 6 weeks of internet outages.
I'm telling you, you're saying that this is happening across the nation. You're saying that across the nation, we will have outages for 6 fucking weeks. That is literally fucking possible. Dumbass.
I missed the button. I wanted to play that earlier and I missed a button. 6 weeks? Okay, let me continue here. It wasn't out all every day or anything like that. So basically it wasn't complete no internet. But rather, it would cut in and out almost every day. There were some days when it was fine, completely no problems at all. And we actually had thought for a bit that the upgrades had been finished. Only to find out that the internet was out the next day. And it starts going in and out all day again. It's extremely frustrating. After we called Comcast, they told us they're doing nationwide upgrades to their network. It has to be done. There's no way to avoid it. They did eventually.
Okay, this was fake. This is fake. This is fake. The usual DSP isms are being laden within this fucking email. The first one that I noticed is that the over-explanation of what they're doing. The second thing I noticed is basically the highlighting of there's nothing that can be done about the situation. It's fake. It's already fake. So now I'm getting more upset because now we're going through fucking tedium. I don't think it's a LARPer. I think he's lying. I think he's bullshitting and making some shit up. Because again, that classic, oh yeah, there's nothing can be done about it. It can't be avoided. It's nothing, again, nothing he can do. It's fucking obvious as shit.
Actually credit our neighbor $100 on their bill.
My nigga, who the fuck you pointing at? You're reading a letter from somebody. Why are you pointing in a general direction as if it's someone that's near you?
Because he called them and hassled them on the phone for 2 hours about the internet being out for so long. I've never contributed or chatted in your streams, but I'm a years-long viewer, and I want to give you a heads up on what very well could possibly be coming your way this week, so you're able to adjust accordingly. Okay? Now, for the record, I appreciate that this fan sent me this message. This is not, this now is going to make Phil be feeling bad, and he shouldn't have sent it. No, I need to know this stuff, because the
And the big thing that's picking me, that's really tipping me off, is that most of his emails end up in the spam folder. So it's funny how you just happen to have this update happen, and you just so happen to find an email in your spam folder about this update.
sad fact is a company like Comcast is not being transparent. Man. What Comcast should have done right up front is said, hey, FYI, we're upgrading the network in your area. This is not a one-day job. This could be weeks. We're going to keep in touch and let you know everything step by step. What they did do is they wanted me to confirm my phone number to say that they're supposedly going to be texting me to let me know exactly when the internet is going up and down. They're supposed to, okay? But they never said anything about, this could be a 6-week ongoing process. Your internet is up and down and all around constantly. Because here's the deal. If that's the case, then I can't consistently stream, right? And that's a huge problem. That's my business. As I've explained to all of you, the on-demand videos are not my major source of income anymore. The on-demand videos that I put on this channel do give me some revenue, some ad revenue, but it's just not even close to what I make on streams. the income that I get from YouTube and Kick is way more than what I make on the on-demand videos. So you might say, well, hey, if the internet's going to be down, you could just record offline and upload the videos and we'll watch later. Well, number one, how does it guarantee me that I'm even going to be able to upload these videos in a timely manner if the internet is going to keep going out? And number two, now everyone is going to say, oh, I'm just going to watch the on-demand video. You guys are used to coming to streams. A lot of people come to streams and they interact and they contribute because they can talk with me, because they can get that level of interaction. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, this could be a huge problem for me. Now, here's the thing. There is one saving grace in this message that was sent to me. The saving grace is this. Did you hear what he said? He said they are hiring contracted workers to do this upgrade. So what does that mean? It means that they're going to have a Jasper Kitty. Well, I'm going to have a Jasper Kitty. They're not going to have a Jasper Kitty. It means that they are going to have a set contract with set working hours and set work established for each day. You know what I'm saying? This is not, oh, it's our employees and we're paying them hourly. This is a set contract of work.
You fucking dumbass. Do you understand how many fucking contractors fucking Comcast, NBC Universal has? Do you think that Comcast just hires every single person as a full-time employee that gets a W-2? Are you fucking stupid? Are you that fucking retarded where you think everyone that works for a company is a full-time employee and like that? Do you think that like that's what companies do? Every single fucking company hires people full-time, full benefits, full everything, and Comcast just decided to just short you guys by breaking the law and getting a contractor. Are you that fucking stupid? I mean, I know you're that fucking stupid. I just need you to confirm it for me. Holy shit.
Therefore, what I suspect will happen is that they will begin work at a certain time every day, and they're probably going to finish their work at a certain time every day.
That's what the fuck do you think happens with regular full-time workers? Are you fucking, like, that's normal work?
And as this person is saying, the internet was never just totally out. It was down and up all day. So what that sounds like to me is there's going to be some days when I'll be able to stream no problem whatsoever as if nothing's wrong. But then there's going to be other days when
was this?
Basically the internet's going to be up and down all day, but at a certain time their workday is going to end because that's what's in the contract. We'll work till 6 p.m. and then we're done, right? So if I can figure out the actual time that these guys stop working and the internet will be up and not going down and up all day.
Oh my God, I used to deal with a person like you and I deadass went to HR and said, I will never speak to this person again because I might throw hands. Like, holy fucking shit. It was a fucking VP and this motherfucker really thought that the fucking internet was like a fucking spigot. And if as soon as the internet, you connect it or whatever, the shit just starts flowing. No, it doesn't work like that, you fucking dumbass. Stop making all this shit up in your fucking head. It makes you look like you're fucking crazy. It makes you look like you crazy. It lets me know that you're fucking stupid. It lets me know that you're a moron. It lets me know that you have to sit there every single fucking day and cook up fucking dumb shit to pad your streams. And this is the shit that you come up with. Holy fuck, bro. Please go get some fucking professional help. You literally need professional help. Like, you sit there all fucking day and this is the stuff. This is the stuff that you cook with.
Then I can maybe adjust my streaming. If this means that I need to start my late stream on the earlier side and go longer, like right now my late stream starts around 7. We start playing games around 7:30 and I finish around 9:30, 10, right? What if if they stop work around 5, 6 o'clock, I can start my stream around 5:30. We start gaming at 6, and we go till like.
Phil, they're not going to fucking work specifically for you. They're going to have a time where this shit's going to be done, where it's going to be down, and you're just going to have to deal with it. That's it. That's it. You're not going to go ahead and fucking harass some motherfucker all the way in India who's going to go ahead and try to call somebody all the way in Renton just to fucking let them know, like, yo, this guy can't access it. Okay, so about 250 other fucking people, he's going to have to fucking wait. This is the shit that like pisses me off as a human, like about Phil as a human being in general. Because like I said, I deal with these types of people. These types of people that don't have nothing to fuck go on with their lives, and they fucking go ahead and create tedium. They create drama. They create issues just to make it seem like there's something going on. Holy fuck, bro. Go outside and touch some grass. God damn, find a hobby, find a purpose, find something to do, something to accomplish, as opposed to this. In your house, all you got like how much? You spend like what, 8 hours a day streaming? You got 16 hours of the fucking day. $16 hours of the fucking day. And this is the shit that you could come up with? Fuck. At least, like, if you brought up this, like, bringing up drama is better than this shit, man.
9:30, 10. So now at least every day I'm putting in a 3 to 4 hour stream. Even if the internet's down earlier, I still have the ability to do a major stream, and people could hopefully come by during that stream and support it. Okay? The truth is I cannot not work for a month and a half. So if Comcast thinks that's what they're going to do, they got another thing, fucking comment.
You ain't gonna do shit, pussy. You ain't gonna do shit, pussy. Trust me. Fucking Comcast Legal would bend you over and then fuck you in the ass and tell you how much you like it. Shut the fuck up. You cannot compete. Yo, dumb lying ass cannot compete with a multi-billion-dollar company, which is one of the biggest infrastructure companies in the fucking world. Not happening. Not happening.
Internet has to at least work somewhat so that I can work. Because if I find in the first week that I can't work at all for a week, I'm going to be contacting them with a lawyer.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And they're going to have someone in legal reach out to you and be like, yeah, we told you all this before. I'm sorry, we explained this to you and that's it. Oh, no, but I can't do anything. Didn't we give you a mobile hotspot? I think we gave you a mobile hotspot, right? Like, that's separate, right? You should be good with that.
It's that simple. I'm not going to be out of business because Comcast doesn't know how to run their business, okay? Also, if this does happen, and if we're in a situation where the internet is not working...
I used to, Taraka 1, that's the reason why I'm sitting here laughing at this dude, because I used to work for one of Comcast's subsidiaries. That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you guys the whole Comcast employee thing was fake, and this shit right here is fake, because the way that he's talking, Comcast don't move like that.
For a week, I may have to look for another ISP. Now, I already did that 2 years ago, and there was nothing. There was nothing. The only thing available...
That's because yo dumbass moved to Renton thinking that yo dumbass was gonna work for Microsoft because yo dumbass thought you were somebody of importance and yo dumbass didn't check out the logistics of living where you living.
Available was like Starlink. Okay, that was it. So, I don't think Starlink's going to be any better. Alright? Now, I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright? But when I'm hoping...
Please get Starlink so I could go ahead and make fun of you for fucking, like, basically giving Elon Musk money after shitting on him for so long. Please do that. Please do that, Phil. Please get Starlink so I could go ahead and keep pulling up fucking pictures about you sound clips of you shitting on Elon Musk. Please. Please.
Hoping is that it's not as bad as it's all being made out to be. If it's a few days and it's up and down, I get it. If it's a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, no, I'm not gonna not work for 6 weeks. especially with this last year. Allow me to explain. This
Yeah.
last year has been absolutely amazing. You guys have come out and supported me in droves. You've got me to a situation where things are going good, to the point where now I can start to save money. And I can actually start doing in my home this year. I fixed things that have been broken for a long time. I was able to improve my lifestyle. I'm not now going to go into debt to be able to pay things for a month and a half because I can't work because Comcast thinks they're going to take my internet down. No.
I mean, let's say if they really wanted to, they could take your internet down and not have you not do shit. There could be one person that could just decide, you know what, just let them fuck around for a little bit and let you sweat. How you gonna sue with the lawyer if you don't got no money to pay the lawyer, if you have no internet to make the money?
No, that's not happening. Under no circumstance am I going to lose a month and a half of work.
Okay, you're not, that's not gonna happen though, because they can't afford for that to happen.
And Comcast is going to get away with it. No. Okay? So, let's see what happens. I'm hoping for the best. The thing is, I don't want to be drastic.
You're literally being drastic now because it's not that big of a deal. If you go ahead and just fucking prepare for your streams, you would be fine. You would be fucking fine. You would be fucking fine. You are aware that this is going to happen. You are aware that this will impede your ability to make money. This is the part where you use your fully developed adult brain and go ahead and formulate a plan to work around this issue. Instead of you sitting there like a fucking bitch complaining. I know I'm gonna go through this delay. I know I'm not gonna be able to do this. I know ahead of time. So now that I know ahead of time, I can go ahead and plan what I need to plan to work around this inconvenience, to work around this impediment.
trusting what Comcast is saying, that they're going to keep me in the loop about.
But yet you're trusting a complete fucking rando off the fucking internet. You're trusting some rando off the internet over the motherfucker that's providing you with the fucking service.
When?
And again, Phil, I need you to stop. Like, something's letting me know that a lot of these things that are coming out of your mouth, a lot of these things, these talking points, you're getting them off of like Google Gemini or some shit. Because I find it funny how I'm looking up Comcast upgrade, because I decided to do that with the Silk Song hand hurting thing. And I look up, I just type in Comcast business upgrades, and I find it funny, the first things that pop up is people talking about, they're bitching about how it's fucking up their internet. No, so like instead of so with the hand, like with the Silk Song thing, where he's talking about he was playing for so long and it hurt his hands, I had to go look it up, and finally, funny enough, there's a Polygon article that's literally talking about the same shit he's talking about. Same thing. I just looked up Comcast upgrades. It was the first thing I just typed up. Comcast business upgrades. They're talking about being down this, and that. 6 fucking weeks, that's not happening, bro. That's the fill part, the 6 weeks part. Imagine some fucking company who depends on you to give them money, for the internet, and they're not gonna have internet for 6 weeks. They ain't paying for shit.
The internet will be up or down. All right. And if they say, oh, today your internet's probably going to be down all day, I'll let you guys know. And I'll say, listen, I can't stream during the day today. Maybe we'll try for a night stream. In the meantime, I'm still going to be working. I'm still going to be doing content. You understand? I will do content. Does it mean that I'll be able to play every single game I want to play in October? Maybe not. I don't know. The thing is, and exactly, Stormforce Gamer just said in chat, all we could do is play it by ear. You're right.
No, you don't play it by ear, dumbass. You know what the fuck is going on, so prepare for it. The fuck?
That's literally all I can do, because I don't know what's going to happen. It could be that this is something that's done within a few days. It could be something that's ongoing for 6 weeks. But it also could be that we know the time frame. And if we know the timetable, if we know 9 a.m. the internet's going to go down and it's going to be iffy all day, but it'll be back by 6, then I'll start streaming at 6:30 and we'll be here for 3-4 hours every night consistently. And I'll just have to find other things to do during the day, whether it's a gameplay session and I upload on demand or if it's something else. But I'm going to be leaning heavily on hoping people show up to those streams that I can be here to support me, or else I'm out of business. That's how serious this is, and with Comcast, I hope they understand that. I'm not going out of business because they want to upgrade their network. That's not how it works.
That's how it might work. Like, again, you're not going to be able to do shit against these people. Like, again, this is exhausting, Phil. Like, you're a bitch-ass pussy that will never leave the fucking house. You're a fucking coward. You're fucking afraid to do anything to the point where you let people disrespect your fucking wife in front of you. Shut the fuck up. You're not doing anything. You're not suing anybody. You can't even talk to a fucking lawyer. Okay? You can't even talk to a normal human being. Yo, bitch-ass probably can't even talk to the motherfuckers at the cash register and shit. You're not doing anything. Stop doing this. Stop doing this to make it seem like, you know, you got problems, you got issues, you got nothing the fuck going on with your fucking life. Except fucking video games and a fucking fat ass wife. That's it. Stop making up shit. Stop. I'm literally watching you, bro. Like, lie about this shit. And I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking at this shit right now. Then you talk about fiber. I'm not seeing anything about fiber. They're not doing nothing about fiber here. I'm literally reading the mission statement from Comcast about these upgrade speeds, and they're not saying anything about fiber. They're just upgrading they're just upgrading internet speeds. That's it.
Absolutely not. Okay.
We're pretty much done because I'm not doing Q&A. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to scam you out with
that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get rid of a couple idiots over here. Give me a sec. I already in the city? Okay, good. So, here's what's going to happen. I am not going to stream Thursday because that's supposed to be the first day that this is going down. All right? I'll try to keep you all in the loop. My expectation is I will be back on Friday with Sonic Racing Crossworlds Premiere and Silent Hill F. Okay? That's my expectation. I'll be here on Friday. Now, if the internet is going up and down and up and down, and maybe we try to stream and if it doesn't consistently work, what can I do? I could keep trying and just keep gaming and playing.
Yeah, thank you, Taraka. Exactly, Taraka. Notice how he's trying to sound tough. He's sounding tough over the perceived revenue loss, not over someone insulting his wife to his face. So remember, when fucking he asked, yo, did you insult my wife to PPP? Literally sat there and said, yep, I did. It's true. It's true. You didn't fucking do shit. But then because you think that you might lose a couple pennies, you ready to go to fucking war? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. And people just have to understand that you're watching a stream and may go down for an hour, then come back for an hour, and then go down for an hour, and we just have to be okay with that.
Ooh, I hope you have a good day,
Or
buddy.
it could be I just don't stream during the day, and I try to stream at night when they're done doing the messing with the lines.
I'm going to double down on saying something's going down at the Snort Fort. I'm gonna double down on it. I might be treading into black mug territory, but I genuinely think something's going on at the Snort Fort. Because like I said, everything he does, everything that comes out of his mouth, everything that he posts, it comes with an ulterior motive.
So, let's see. Again, we can't actually fully plan for this. I'm flexible. If I need to adjust my time that I do stuff, I will do that.
So
all right,
again,
I will.
So we shouldn't even be having this conversation. Even though this is like, oh, this is a way for you to warn your stupid ass dents, we shouldn't even be having this conversation, bro.
Well, I need you guys to understand. I'm going to probably make a special video to explain this and make it a separate video than just this podcast. I need people to know what's going on. The problem here is that I am known as Mr. Consistency, right? I am the guy who is here literally every single day streaming.
Because you got nowhere else to be.
I'm the one who puts out tons of content. If I'm not available to do that, that changes everything. And now people might be like, oh, well, now Phil's not consistent anymore. Now I'm not going to watch him. That's not fair. I'm here. The internet, that's the problem, not me.
Well, okay, so the thing is you really cannot be here on Thursday, and you might not be able to show up for a couple of streams, and you're worried that you're going to lose those fucking whales that you've been conditioning for so fucking long. I get it, Phil. Something's going on where you can't stream, and you're not going to be, there might be days where you might not be able to stream. And those days that you might not be able to stream, you think that your dents will break pignosis. Ding, 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 Phil. Come on, man. You keep saying the quiet parts out loud. Listen. I know a lot of people don't listen. I know a lot of people just go on, you know, they go through the loops, they go through the motions. No, I'm listening, boy. Thinking about everything that comes out your mouth. I'm putting it to heart. And I find that fucking funny.
Okay, so let's see what happens. I don't want to be Mr. Doom and Gloom. I don't want to be, oh God, that's also why I'm not saying, hey, definitely we're doing the marathon this weekend. I want to do the marathon Saturday. Okay, I do, but I can't guarantee it. All right, I can't. I tell you tentatively, let's say that this Saturday, which is September 26th, no, the 27th, Saturday the 27th, let's say tentatively that's the Worst Games Ever marathon. But understand, that may not happen. Understand, it may be up and down, and it would suck if it does, but what can I do? All right? I'm going to try to keep, unlike previously, where I would lose my cool, and I would go crazy, and I would say doom and gloom, the sky is falling. I'm going to try to keep a level head. All right? I'm going to try to be calmer and say, let's approach this very fairly matter-of-factly. Listen, Comcast eventually needs to update their infrastructure. It's necessary for the business. Does it suck that they have no redundancies? So to protect the consumers from losing internet, yes.
Yes, the redundancy is by basically doing the work at times that the person wouldn't be using the internet. And it's not redundancies, it's contingencies. So the contingency plan is to basically work at night where most people are sleeping and not active and not using the internet.
Is that a problem? Yes. Just last year, someone climbed a phone pole and cut the internet line, and we didn't have internet for a day.
Okay.
There's no redundancies to protect someone.
I mean, again, like with 9/11, who would think, like, yo, people would just like to, who would think someone would just go ahead and just cut a line? Like, who would be stupid enough to climb all the way up a telephone pole and just slip, cut a line? He says, I think DSP is on his veto from the Sopranos arc. Over the past 2 years, he started wearing button-up shirts, and now he's working out again. He's on the down low. What makes me know that he's on his veto arc is that this motherfucker out here thinking he doing fucking 2 hours worth of work, and in reality, he ain't doing shit. That's him. That's him. Probably him sitting there, fucking right there in the back of his head. Yeah. Don't ask for dips yet. Just talk. Bring up the schedule. Bring up what happened last time. Time will fly by. Think about that DoorDash that's coming. Savor it. Enjoy it. Shh. It's already got to be 4 o'clock. He probably check his clock. He'll probably check his watch. It's fucking like 1.
Someone from simply doing that? No. Oh, why would you have that, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that would
life
actually
happens,
be good
bro.
customer support and experience and good service. They don't have that. It's just, well, bare minimum to get it working, and if it doesn't work, well, fuck you. Well, fuck down. they're gonna have a rude awakening. I've gone to a certain point in my life where I'm just tired of being pushed around.
You let a person disrespect your wife in front of your fucking face. You allowed a person to continuously sneak diss you right to your fucking face. Bro, you pussy. Someone told you to go fuck yourself. Right to your motherfucking face. And you couldn't respond until after you hung up with the dude. You pussy. You thought that trolls were copyright striking your channel and you were at risk of losing said channel. Your chair was shaking as you were pleading with these people to stop. You are pussy. You went and you were shit talking Keem for so long, and then finally when you got to speak with him on neutral ground with civil discourse, your voice went up so high you were singing, sir. That is the first time in my life, in my 30 some odd years of living, I have seen a person fucking sing out of fear, sing out of cowardice. Stop acting like you tough, my guy.
You know, like when you have an employee who literally is maliciously going inside of my cable modem without my permission, which is illegal.
That never happened. And I'll double down and I'll argue with any fucking person that this never happened. That never happened.
Is changing the name of my wireless networks and turning them on, which is illegal.
That never happened. That never, and that's why you in that case you would have had something to do, because you would have had something. You would have had a case. You would have been having free internet for life. You would have been making money. You fucking dumbass. Don't lie about something like that. That shit is fake. It's fake. Okay? We are in an age where there is a process, there is a framework called AAA. It stands for authentication, authorization, and accounting. It is a system that decides, that verifies who you are when you enter that system, which is authentication. It allows you to access whatever resources that you're allowed to access. That's authorization. And it keeps a log of everything you do. That's accounting. That system is in place to prevent issues just like fucking that. I am telling you, as a person who's worked in technology, there is no fucking way someone is able to just access something that sensitive and there is no trail leading back to that person. That is fucking stupid. And especially a multi-billion-dollar company like Comcast. That is a lie. So there is no way you're going to tell me that someone legitimately did something this malicious and nothing happened because of it. Lying ass.
Resetting my modem without my permission, which is illegal.
Okay, it's illegal. It's illegal. So where's the cops? Where's the police report? Where's the lawyers at? Again, this is just empty threats, my mans. Empty threats over the internet that's only going to a handful of mentally invalid people. The fuck are you doing?
And this goes on for a period of 2 years, and we have documented evidence that it did. And I didn't do anything about it at that time. And that person went on QE Farms and posted up all the evidence that it really happened. So I didn't even have to lift a finger because it actually is posted on QE Farms right now. all the evidence that they did it. So you get to a point where it's like, no, I'm not going to be pushed around. I understand if the internet has to be up and down for a while. I get it.
Phil, did you just try to insinuate that if Comcast doesn't allow you to stream, then you're going to sue over the person resetting your modem? So did you just admit that did you just allude to a bad faith argument? So these people did something highly fucking illegal. You didn't do anything, right? But now, if these people just inconvenience you just the slightest, now you're going to go after the illegal thing. Exactly, Gritty Piggy. It's just like fucking Rich, who thinks that he can scare people over the fucking internet with words. No, you guys are fucking flabby ass, pussy ass bitches that would never do anything to anybody in real life. That's why you have to go and plead. That's why you have to go ahead and try to get people to do shit for you. That's why you have to go ahead and fucking make up a story to get people to believe your side so they can join your fucking cause, because you guys are fucking cowards who can't do shit on your own. Shinko, why didn't he sue the people that swatted him in Pandali? I don't know. I don't know. That's a question I always ask, bro. He's this tough guy that he ain't gonna take it no more, but for some reason, he keeps getting picked on. For some reason, he keeps getting trolled. For some reason, he keeps getting harassed, and there's nothing that comes of it. I'm being 100. Like, with Phil, if Phil's a retard. Phil's a retard, because if he was actually able, like a retarded pussy, because if he wasn't such a retarded pussy and he wanted to get back at us, he wanted to get back at detractors or whatever the fuck, there's ways he can totally do it and be successful at it. What's up, Mighty Option? How we doing? There's things he could do. That's why we used to say early in my streams, Phil, you got a problem with me? Holla at me. Talk to me. Contact your legal representative. Call your cops. That's shit you can do. But you ain't gonna do it, because you pussy. Sorry. Like I said, the bank leaks. As much as you know, I enjoy them. I still listen to them from time to time just to make sure I got like my stuff correct. As much as I enjoy them, I totally still agree. I still wonder why the fuck you didn't do anything about it. Yeah, like, this the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
Well, I'm not going to go out of business. All right, I'm not. And I'm not going to sit here and freak out about it. I'm not going to be like, oh my God. What I'm going to say is, let's play it by ear this week.
No. So what was, again, tedium, exhaustion. What was the whole point of what was the whole point of having this fucking discussion in the first fucking place? Exactly, sissy. Like, you're literally sitting there fucking freaking out, and I never noticed. You guys didn't tell me the fucking chat was chat. Les chants is lopsided. I'm sorry. I'm having a DSP moment. I apologize. There we go.
Let's have a normal week. Let's enjoy Kronos and Silk Song. Let's enjoy Silent Hill F for 2 days. Let's have a great 3 days. All right.
Done.
Great 3 normal days where everything is good and everything is working fine. All right. And then let's see how things go. Starting on Thursday. Now, I won't be here Thursday. I'm taking a day off on purpose. Let's see if I come back on Friday and it's up and down. It sucks, but what can you do? Right? Hopefully, like I said, we can have an established time when the internet will actually be working, even if it's later. And then I can at least consistently do 1 stream a day during the time when all this is going on. I hope, fingers crossed, right?
All right, give me 1 minute, guys. Let me get something to drink.
So, let's see what happens. Okay? Let's figure it out together. Let's not freak out. Let's not lose our cool or our minds. Let's just play it and you know. I accidentally misclicked. I'm sorry, Muckman. I misclicked ya. I did not mean to do that. There, I've fixed that. Sorry about that, Muckman. Okay. All right. So, when I have more information, I'll let you know. If I get any updates, if I hear anything, I will let you know. Okay. But in the meantime, excuse me, there's not anything I can really do. It's not in my power. I want to be here. I can't be. If this is happening, I will just keep you in the loop on everything. All right? And we'll work together to figure this out. Fingers crossed. All right, cool. All right, some shout outs, because a bunch of contributions came in all at once here while I was talking. Thank you to XBTWXD over on Kick, who's dropping some kicks in the chat right now. Mr. Bun the Juice did a $2.66 super chat. These are difficult times. I can relate. Stay strong, Phil. Well, thank you, Mr. Bun the Juice. It's not like I'm destitute or anything, you know what I'm saying? But, dude, if I can't work for like a month, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got paid bills. And I got to make money, and all my money, well, I'll say all, most of my money is made on stream. If I can't stream, literally, that's Comcast's fault. You tell me I can't work. You're preventing me from working because you're not going to have a way for me to have internet when you decided to do an upgrade to your network. That doesn't sound very good, does it? It sounds to me like that's a problem. So, okay. I don't know who this is. Get rid of this idiot. Here we go. Okay. Phil's best friend gifted our first sub of the day. Esper Kitty. Hello. Ha ha ha. Esper Kitty comes in here again. Silly boy. Okay, thank you, Phil's best friend. Genesis gaining 43 months as a member on YouTube says, maybe trying to get a backup like Starlink and have it active when something like this is happening. I understand what you're saying, but number one, I looked into Starlink, and it's in my area, it wasn't like guaranteed to work very well. And number two, I mean, you're talking about paying for an entirely different ISP, which is expensive. Like right now, for Comcast, I'm paying a lot of money a month, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for internet. Now you expect me to do that twice, and one of them I'm not going to use just in case. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to see. Again, I'm not against it, but when I looked into it like 2 years ago and I had this malicious stuff going on with this employee of Comcast, there were just no viable options. Seriously, there was nothing was going to be as good as what I had. So there was no point in switching. There was one company that was way slower speeds. I couldn't even probably stream with it. And then there was Starlink, which wasn't guaranteed to work. And that's exactly right. The problem is upload speed. Starlink internet, you could probably download fine with the upload. I need to be able to upload and stream 1440p at the least, even if I say, okay, I have to stream 1080p, right? Still. And exactly, that's correct. Copper Chef says Starlink's packaging setup is a minimum of $500. You're right, I looked into it. To get Starlink at your place, they charge you between $500 to $1,000 just to set it up. And then you're not guaranteed that it's going to work well. You have to pay up front. Pretty crazy. Oh, Genesis Gaming, that's not how it works. She says, you don't have to have it active, turn it off when you don't use it, no extra cost. That's not how it works. You have to pay up front to get Starlink installed, and it's a monthly, you have to set a contract. Just like all the ISPs are contracts, none of them are like, oh, pay when you use it, don't pay when you don't use it, they're all contracts. Yeah.
But
Okay,
don't they have packages where you just pay for X amount of months and then that's it?
this person I don't trust at all. This tipper tipped me $2 and is trying to scare me, but this is also a person who is a troll. I'm not stupid. They think I'm stupid, but they don't realize that I see their email address when they send me a $2 tip, so I'm just going to ignore this idiot. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay. Shh. No, I haven't checked on fiber internet recently. It was about 2 years ago when I checked last.
Yeah. That's right. That's right, Suburban High. Ding, 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 ding. Let me pin that for you. Let me pin that. So he can see the email address of those anonymous tips. So he knows who's dropping off those ducats. Ding, 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 ding. Stop saying the quiet part out loud, Playboy.
Here. Rich, see something here? It's seen searching.
No, my bad. I was doing push-ups. Sorry.
It's still searching.
What is he looking for?
We don't see your address in our system. Of course you don't. Or one more thing. I know you can't see because I'm not going to put doxing information on the screen.
We already know where you live, dumbass.
I'm not stupid. It's probably say the same thing, meaning they don't support it here.
I'm not putting doxing information. How many times has he said, oh, my information's already out there, so how's it doxing you, dumbass? Fucking hell.
Same thing. Okay, so that's nothing. Let's see here.
Come on, Phil, give me something here.
Yeah, see, this is awful. I was right. There's only 2 providers in my area. Xfinity, whose I have, that's Comcast, and one is called Earthlink.
Nick, you lie.
And apparently Earthlink is the one that's the competitor that's offering the fiber internet.
That's what your dumbass get for moving to a place without understanding the logistics of living there.
But it says you have to call. Yep. Symmetrical speed, because it's fiber internet, yep. Alright, so I might have to look into them.
Ma'am. Whew. Good workout. No, see, ooh. No, it's worse. It's worse because he's doing all this shit just to pad out the fucking stream.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. The fiber internet is not widely available. There's another company doing fiber internet. Only 8% of the people who live in my city can get it. Or the town. Yeah. This is awful. This is awful. This is awful. It's all cell phone internet. I was right. That's awful. Yeah, awful. Yeah, stuck Starlink. Says right here, I can get Starlink, but it says 25 to 220 megabit per second download.
There's another dead giveaway. This is fake. When he's turning his chair back and forth.
That's not good. And that's not even saying the upload. That's legit not good. Yeah. So there's two companies that I can possibly do in my area.
This is something you should have been doing when these people fucking hacked into your fucking account or reset your router, quote unquote.
No Google Fiber in my area, I just searched. So there's two companies. I can give them a call and see what they say. But sadly, it says, no, I'm not even kidding. It says 98.8% of residents where I live have Comcast internet. Say, that's the problem. This is exactly what I encountered 2 years ago. When I had the issue with the Comcast employee, I was looking and they were like, no, you could get Starlink, but the speeds are horrible where you are and nothing else is available. So
Who told you that? What person who trying to sell you a service? Like either way, that like, again, this is a lie because number one, no company that's trying to get your business would tell you that. That's number one. Number two, if you have a company that you're leaving and they tell you some weak shit like that, that shouldn't be enough to make you stay. So we're lying now.
Stuck with Comcast.
Imagine.
All right.
Allowing yourself to stay with a company that fucking disregards your personal data and your privacy. Get the fuck out of it.
Exactly. There's nothing I can do about it right now. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that this is not as bad as it sounds. I'm hoping that this actually will not be a big deal and that maybe we'll have a few days where the internet is shoddy, but for the most part, the internet will be working during this process and I'll still be able to work for the most part. I mean, look at it this way. I stream 6 days a week. If 2 or 3 days a week, the internet's up and down for one of the streams, yeah, it's going to be annoying, but it's definitely not the end of the world, right? It's not. But I don't know. And again, if I can get transparency to know exactly when the work stops, so I know, oh, if it stops at 7 p.m., I'll do a longer night stream for this month to make my money on the late stream, I'd be okay with that. But I need to have that transparency. It can't be, oh, we're going to fuck around and just do whatever, whenever. You can never plan around and good luck having a job. Like, no, I'm not going to allow them to do that to me. That's not going to happen.
He's going to sit there and fucking bitch to somebody in India until that person gives him like a credit or some shit.
So, let's see what happens. Let's play out this week, today, tomorrow. How about this? Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Let's have a great time together. And for goodness sake, let's get some support. Alright, let's hit it.
I don't know. Comcast likes Scott Cheeto, so he's good. He's good. Thank you, Rod.
Let's go. There you go. There's a few kicks hitting the floor over on Kick and some moral support. Gee, thanks, guy. Alright, but for real, that's enough for the Comcast bullshit. Let's stop talking about that for today. Let's relax, alright? So,
yeah, I agree. Wage quitting. I'm cutting it short here. This is as much bullshit as I can stand for the day. I don't know if he's streaming today. If he is, see you tomorrow. If he's not, see you Friday. I don't know. But we're gonna cut it off here because I can't. This is Kabuki Theater, and he's just doing it for no reason. Again, my take is something personal's going down the snort for it. I really don't care to argue about it, but I think something's going down the snort for it, and this is the big distraction. Ice, we deadass about to we're cutting it short right now, Ice. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Ice. I'm sorry. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow if he does stream. I'll catch y'all later. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. No, I don't hate ice. Stop it, Roderick. I don't. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you guys for stopping by. All right. Love you guys. Bye.